So today I'm going to talk about something that gets a lot of controversy when people speak of it, and that topic is the friend zone. Friend zone is when you're friends with somebody and you have romantic feelings for them that they do not reciprocate. And yeah, it really sucks when you like somebody and you want to date that person, but they're just not interested. And it's a really easy thing to blame, is the fact that, oh, they just friend zone me. When in reality, they like you as a person. They just don't want to, like, kiss you. As somebody on the other side of it, it's the worst. Totally okay to be upset when, you know, someone doesn't like you back. It's bullshit to sit there and compliment somebody for the sole purpose of getting into their pants. I compliment people literally all the time. And how many people do you think that I actually want to have sex with? Probably none. None of those people. When you compliment somebody, it should come from a genuine place. You should genuinely want to make them feel good regardless of the outcome for yourself. Being nice to people isn't about what you can get in return, it's just about being a good person. And that's another thing I've noticed. When guys are friend-zoned, they say, but I'm such a nice guy. If your only argument for them not wanting to date you is because you're just too nice of a guy, you're actually not a nice guy, you're kind of a dick. You should never have to convince somebody to be interested in you. You should never have to argue your way into a date. I don't have to go on a date with you just because you complimented me. Just because you're a nice person to me and I like you as a person doesn't mean that I want to bang you. The idea of the friend zone also seems to create this idea in society's mind that somehow females exist only to please men. It just totally overlooks the idea that females are individuals. We don't owe you any favors because you were nice to us. We're not going to take the first thing that just pays us any attention. Attraction to other people is a very complicated thing that no one can understand. And so I don't understand why people take it so personally when somebody's just not sexually attracted to them. Something that I've witnessed a lot in guys that consider themselves to be in the friend zone is that once they confess their feelings for that specific girl, they don't understand that no means no. When a girl tells you she's not interested, guys have this idea that you're playing some sort of game with their head. When in reality, she's never going to be interested in you. She's telling you the truth. I tell you I'm not interested, that means I'm literally never going to be interested in you in that way. And another thing, I don't understand why being friends with somebody is the worst thing that could happen. Like, honestly, is being my friend that bad? Then you would rather not be in my life than just stop bringing up the subject of intercourse. When you keep bringing it up in every single conversation, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I can't talk to you anymore. I can't even be your friend if we can't be friends. I feel like Hollywood has put out there this idea that if a woman says no to you and you keep going back and going back and going back and trying harder and harder, then eventually she's gonna fall in love with you and you're gonna get married and have like lots of little kids. That's not the way the world works, sir. When a woman says no, it means no. And it means please drop the subject, you know, don't bring it up anymore. I like you as a person and I want to hang out with you and I want to have conversations with you. Just don't want our relationship to involve mutual face touching. The idea that somehow friendship is not enough of a relationship makes me so sad. Friendship can be a really, really beautiful thing. Friendship is fucking awesome. I wish that more people would friend zone me so that I would have more friends. I think that sometimes friendship can be actually an even bigger bond than, you know, a romantic relationship. You're just friends because you like the same stuff and you like hanging out with each other and you want to go do activities together. Just because one of those activities is not sexual intercourse doesn't mean it can't be awesome. The friend zone is not a thing. It's called being fucking friends with somebody. Get that through your fedora wearing, little half mustache sporting head. Not everyone's gonna be attracted to you. Not everyone's attracted to me. Do I take it personally? Hell no. The friend zone is just a way for certain terrible people to continue to think that they're awesome people. And so they blame every other person for the fact that they don't have a girlfriend. Maybe you don't have a girlfriend because you're a shitty person who blames other people for not wanting to bang you. I don't know, man. I just think being friends with people is awesome, and I don't understand why people think that being friends with somebody is somehow less rewarding than being in a relationship with somebody. Just like Andy from The Office said one time, "I'm sorry I annoyed you with my friendship. I'm sorry for wanting you to be my goddamn friend. Sorry for thinking that you are a cool person that I'd like to go hang out with and not hold hands with." Oh, stop thinking that the friend zone is a thing, because it's not. It's just a way for you to be an asshole. You're not a nice guy if you call yourself a nice guy and then call a girl a bitch when she doesn't want to sleep with you. Complimenting people is not flirting. It's just being a nice person without seeking things in return. That's what being a real nice guy is. It's just being a good human being. When you continue to bring up the subject when they've already told you no, they're not interested, that's bordering on harassment. You're not going to be attracted to any person that's nice to you. You're going to be attracted to someone that you feel chemistry with. And if that chemistry isn't there, then it's not there. And you need to accept it. Move on. Be friends with them or don't. Whatever. Go find somebody else that you do have chemistry with. I mean, human attraction is a really weird thing. I mean, somebody that I find really ugly is gonna go find another girlfriend who thinks that they're hot shit. Somebody who finds me ugly is gonna go be with somebody else that they find attractive, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with me. It's just that somebody does not happen to think that I'm their cup of tea, and I don't take it personally. I don't get offended. I mean, this world is a crazy, crazy place, and human sexuality and human attraction is just one of those things that does not make sense in any way. You can't categorize it, you can't define it. It's just people are attracted to who they're attracted to, and they're not attracted to who they're not attracted to. It's not okay to think that somehow friendship doesn't mean as much as a romantic relationship, because it puts this idea in your head that you're somehow less whole if you're not in a relationship. So to sum it all up, the friend zone is not a thing. The friend zone is literally just being friends with somebody, then getting mad because friendship's not enough for you. Friendzone was created by angry teenage boys who needed somebody else to blame when things didn't go their way. The world is not a wish-granting factory. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the friendzone. But I really want to know what you guys think, so tell me down in the comments what you think about the friendzone or any experiences that you've had. I just find this subject so interesting to talk about. So yeah, and also if you like this, don't forget to subscribe or like or comment or do whatever you want, whatever, and I will see you guys next week. Maybe, don't hold me to that. Also, just real quick, I just want to plug something. So I don't know if you guys have heard about that Demand Our Stars thing on the Fault in Our Stars movie Tumblr. I don't know how many states they're gonna go to, but I live in Kansas, and I swear to God I need to meet Ansel Elgort. Could you just please go either reblog or like the Kansas one? Because if you do that, then if I get to meet Ansel Elgort, I will invite you to our wedding, which is definitely happening, by the way.